I just want to show you something else that I bought. I forgot to mention it, but it's a titchy and spoon. Can't really see it. I think it's a tiny bit small, honestly, because it's supposed to be quite baggy, and it's not. It fits, but it's just not baggy. But it's so soft, and smells quite nice. And it's so soft. Ah. There's a few other things that I wanted to say, which is that I listened to an Ollie Murs tribute yesterday, which was it was good. I didn't hear that many songs. I didn't recognise a few, but I did recognise some. And it's when I start recognizing songs, that's when I feel like they have an angel name. I think I missed a couple at the beginning because the Taylor Swift one was late and so went over. And I think there's supposed to be a bit of an overlaps, but the overlaps was quite a bit bigger. But yeah, there was like two songs that I didn't recognize, and then there was two songs that I did recognize, and I was trying to like guess. And then there's sort of like skip when my heart skips a beat. I was thinking, well, beating, you skip a beat. So what happens when you skip a beat? Well, it's like you beat that person up, and then oh no, I'm going to skip that person, so I'm going to skip that beat up and go on. And what is that? And I was thinking, well, that's forgiveness. And then I kind of thought, is that sort of fitting with some of the other songs? And I didn't know because I hadn't really listened to any of his songs, so I needed to wait until I was in silence back in the room later on to try and work out if he was Angel of Forgiveness, and I kind of agreed that that's true, but I've also noticed that it's Ollie Mur, and well, another name for forgiveness I guess is mercy, and well, if his surname is Mur, it's almost like my higher self is saying that he has two names and his second one is Angel of Mercy. But I think forgiveness and mercy are kind of similar things, but not really. Forgiveness is where you so I think that's the positive and negative. The positive is Angel of Forgiveness because it's kind of like I forgive you for something you've done, and I'm skip a beat, or I'm going to and just be kinder. A lot of his songs are about, you need me and love me back and stuff like that. And the world needs to forgive each other. I think I need to forgive people, which is not something that's going to happen. But mercy as well is probably is I guess it's more negative because it's not about forgiveness. It's more just about being like, okay, I'm going to let this go, not because I've forgiven you. I'm angry that you've done this and that, but I'm just not going to take revenge on you. So one's kinder or one's more positive than the other. But yeah, I think those are his sort of two names. And today there was quite a few tributes actually. That today there was Dua Lipa and Coldplay. I don't really listen to Coldplay that much, and I swear some of them, the best ones weren't sung. I can't really remember, but I don't know. He was a good act. My favourite was definitely the Pink act, and I noticed she was kind of like looking at me, and maybe it's because I was just in the right spot or something, but it felt like she was always looking at me because I was kind of in the centre of the stage. But I don't know. It feels a bit more personal. But yeah, although I noticed that I happened to be wearing my yellow jumper, and when he was singing that, you're all yellow, I was like, yeah, I'm wearing a yellow jumper. But yeah, I'd forgotten what his songs were, and I haven't really listened to them that much recently or at all. But I knew I knew the words to most of his songs, with the Taylor Swifts and Pink and I don't know, some of Dua Lipa's, I don't even know if I'm saying her name right. I didn't know the words off by heart, but I don't know. I'm quite good at getting